I'm setting up one of the last bastions of humanity, but I have a secret. I'm charging up this core here that has nuclear capability of destroying everything. But the trick is that I have to charge it up and survive long enough for it to work. So we need to start building our defenses, because here comes the swarm. So we gotta protect the core, and I've got a small group of units, and we've got the ability to produce, well, quite frankly, the buildings that we're gonna need in order to survive. So the first thing I wanna get is a lumberyard. That one's gonna be a pretty good one. We'll connect it via the roads, we'll build some houses. That'll get our tax rate up. And then we're gonna definitely need some food. And we could get an extractor on this geyser. And that's decent foundations for the beginning here. Let's see what's in this crate. Hopefully some good resources. Looks like we got some gas there. If you look really closely at my knights, they definitely look like space marines. And then we've got arbalists, like some people with like what looks like twin, very small little crossbows. So like semi-automatic there. Oh gosh, okay. So there's a shrine that we could get if we build up a decent sized force. But one of the things we're gonna wanna do is figure out where our choke points are and start, well, choking them up, defending ourselves. And I think this looks like a pretty good spot right here. Decent spot.
What do you need?
Yeah. All right, let's get this, and then we're gonna start fighting these little baddies. Now we got a little bit of Arcana. We'll show what that does later when the time arises, but right now it's just basic survival. Look at how big baddie is, man. He's definitely like Space Marine looking, isn't he? But we don't have like black powder based weaponry. We definitely don't have lasers or anything like that. And I think that's good enough to block off that entryway. Oh, it's not. Yeah, we need a little bit more lumber. Now we can do that. If I put it here and get 6 more lumber, that just doesn't seem enough. 4, yeah, I guess 6 is the best we're gonna get. But it will need to be connected via roads. Oh, cannot build near enemies. Well, that's bad. Get away from my lumber hut, you little cretin. Yeah, but there's gonna be like enemies all over the place. Oh, it's right near a shrine where we've got some guardians. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we'll want to block that off too. So as far as defenses go, we'll need another little pylon to expand outward. And this actually might be a little doorway in as well. So I think what we're gonna want to get is a barracks when we can afford it, but we're gonna need more lumber in order to do that. Oh, 14. That's just glorious. You just got to make sure that there's no little, yeah, there's a few little minions. Oh, and we've got giant nests. Yeah, so we're going to be attracting some friends for a while. Oh my gosh, that's quite a bit of friendship. This is a little bit too much friendship. Oh, don't attract more attention, please. Now all we got to do is connect this and once again defend ourselves. Okay. We can build an outpost, provides vision in a long distance, and a field hospital. That's fantastic. I would feel really good with just like a nice guardhouse right here. So I'm gonna do that. Ooh, and the gate just fits perfectly. I think I might be able to put another tower right up there. I love how we have this stupid gap in the wall that we forgot about. And I think there's a gap over there. But this reminds me of a lot of like They Are Billions. I'm just gonna like wall this off. And the tower will protect us. Our knight is pretty weak, so maybe a field hospital would be pretty nice. And this will probably be a pretty big gate that we're going out of, so let's put a little field hospital right over here. Now, what I don't have is the idea of like how many houses I need, how to quickly grow your empire like I do in, say, like They Are Billions. But the key is whenever you build buildings, connect them to your road network. But I think that looks pretty secure. That looks decently secure. Now we'll probably just have to connect over here. So what we're short on right now, we've got a pretty good tax income in terms of the blood rubies. And ultimately, like, all this is to like charge up the core, right? So we're charging it up, we're at a level 18, and the enemies are gonna just keep attacking. So building up our defenses is absolutely necessary. So we'll build 2 guard towers up here. And while that's on the way, let's get a little bit of an army. I'll get another knight and 1 more arbalist, so moving our group to 6. Now we could get a priest, but it requires the stone tier. So that would be a church? The research dome, which I can afford. So let's get one out. And if we want to build over here, we're going to want to expand over here. Oh, this is really nice choke point. And there's a little bit of a resource tomb, I guess we could get, which got us a little bit of gas. Someone's shooting acid at us.
Moving out.
Oh, wow, that attracted a lot of attention. Yeah, but you can see the similarities to They Are Billions here, with like a little bit of like thematic inspiration from, say, Warhammer. Yeah, kill this thing. Spits the stupid acid everywhere. Can we trust this army to stay down there? Not without priests, I don't think. So I'm gonna queue them back up here, and I guess one of the things we could do is do some research upgrades to make our units more effective. We've got the auto-loading and then something to make knights more powerful. So the resources we're the most short on it does seem to be food. It's interesting how they have to be placed out from each other, but that just put us in the next category here. Power. So I'm gonna build 2 little towers so long as I have vision. Provides faith to all nearby villages. What would that do, actually? I don't know, but I want to find out. And you can even upgrade your houses. All right, so what do we got here? A ballista, extractor worker size upgrade in the extractor building. Lumberjack efficiency, we're gonna need more gas. So I guess extractors, making those more potent would be good. We've only got the 2 operational at the moment. And this area looks pretty good to expand into. You block off this choke point, and I guess here too, which are nice and narrow. Uh-oh, this guy's almost dead. I need my priests. Let's go to the field hospital. Queue up a few more troops. So with that, gas is now back to being in the positive. We lost it for a little bit. Yeah, and these towers are very well situated, I think. You know what we should do is clear the shrine. That'll give us some arcana. There should be guardians though, right? Unless we cleared them out with towers.
As you command.
Ooh, the acid is no fun. All right, so we'll clear out this. Look at that, taking the shrine. I'm hearing some arrows, but I think my borders are more or less secured. Give me that arcana. Yeah. All right, so from here, we're gonna do a little bit of upgrading. The attack speed of defensive structures can be upgraded, and now we can get some other ones. Do we want arbalist attacks, ricochet? Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. And then from here, we've got these little like minor upgrades. So let's go ahead and do upgraded tower range, and supply range of pylons by 75% is pretty cool, but I feel like range of units is gonna be better. The best defense is a strong offense, and that's definitely what we're doing. So we'll head back to our little camp here, and then we're gonna start walling this off. But I'm liking how everything is looking right now. And we're gonna want a diagonal wall here. The swarm's coming. All right, so this is gonna be relatively an important moment for us. This guy's getting attacked, but that's okay, we'll stop it. And we'll put the towers that we need here. This place is more or less secured, so I believe that's most choke points. The weaker ones being over here. So let's just upgrade the efficiency of lumber, and then we'll get butcher efficiency. It's interesting, like the food, we don't have farms, we just have piles of bloody meat sitting near cleavers and saws, because reasons. And a tower that can defend both choke points is going to be better served for us. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of towers. So from here, once I get 10 more gas, I'll upgrade the butcher efficiency. And let's go ahead and clear out all these eggs, because basically, like at the end of it, everything attacks at the same time. So whatever you leave on the field, all of these, they'll join in the attack. So it serves you pretty well to clear out as many enemies as you can throughout your stay on this rather hostile place. We're gonna start clearing out this, and there's an extractor right here in a pretty decent place to expand to. Oh wow, the arbalists went first, not the knights, so unfortunately some of them got hit. So let's start clearing out these eggs. Oh wow, look at it shrinking as we hack it. Yeah, that's a pretty decent sized army. All right, butcher efficiency is in action. Not enough workers to make this work on full efficiency. Okay, well we can, we'll just go to F1 and DDD it out with some houses. What's your radius? Oh, we put this in a maybe not the best spot. I need to remove this single tile. And the houses I think are automatically upgraded? Hey, we get some diamonds, I guess. Definitely need more people. All right, we just expanded a lot. Now, can we build more people? I love the little hospital tent. That's keeping us in action. From here, like a little tower right there.
The swarm preparing an attack.
So they say it's preparing an attack, and it's happening to the south. I think we might be able to intercept it, especially once we get the newest arbalists. It's funny, right? Like, the big space marine is the guy who's like, when you select on him. Oh man, the good old days of classic RTS games, and like the barks of the units as you select them. There's been some hilarious ones over the years. But I feel like RTS games, like, I you could argue that the best RTS game that came out recently was actually They Are Billions. And that's got to be, what, 2019 maybe? 2018? When did that come out? It all blurs. Oh, and he's actually coming out over here. And we have 2 extractors. We should have scouted out this area a long time ago. Yeah, so the army's gonna be coming from down there, but we'll clear out up here first. So we could easily expand into here. Some nice areas that'll get us a lot of wood.
As you command.
Oh yeah, that's what I want. But the more you expand, the more you have to defend. Check this out. Oh, and we have 0 towers, so we're just gonna do a little bit of kiting. And right here, we should be able to defend them. Yeah, the knights with their giant shields and axes absolutely do work. So at this point, I feel like we're behooved to like go out and try to get the last Arcana to do some upgrades. And you can do that from, I think, clearing out stuff and getting the shrines. No, this isn't a shrine. That's like a little supply chest. Yeah, so if like They Are Billions was mixed with a little bit of Warhammer and Diablo, I feel like you'd have this game. Like the mechanics of They Are Billions with more like sort of like Diablo and Warhammer inspired like lore and setting, I guess you could say. Oh wow, look at this thing. So that's a hatcher. So what, is he gonna just spew out a bunch of eggs? Oh, he's doing something. Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do. Spew out a bunch of eggs. But we can kill them before they hatch, which is awesome. So I want you guys to do this and you guys to hold the line. Oh wow, that's bad. Dang, that guy's strong. Okay, I need to unlock priests somehow. How does one get priests? I need a stone tier. So in order to get to the stone tier, okay, that's how you do it. Easy peasy. We're short on extractor gas. And this guy doesn't have a tower. So once I can afford one, I definitely want one. There we go. Feeling really good about that choke point now. I played a game similar to this a while back that was really, really hard, but really, really fun. Like They Are Billions with armies, but also heroes, sort of like Warcraft 3. And it's been a while. Was that before the storm, against the storm? It's a really, really good game. Very hard for a simpleton like myself who's, you know, when I play RTS games, like I just want to build a giant army or build a big base as opposed to like micro 1 billion troops. All right, so we're gonna go out on a mission and I wanted to expand here, and that would require choking up these 2 spots or just there and there. That seems doable. Let's do that. We're gonna expand outward, build a pylon. We must construct additional pylons.
Research
and
complete.
I guess we'll wait for this to finish before looking to where the next one will be. And this is gonna get us a lot of lumber. Ooh, we got the Stone Age. So now I can get priests. I'm definitely gonna get a priest. And you, I do like how we can build diagonally. Now we just need at least 1 tower. So the priests will heal our knights now. So I can send them off into combat without worrying about them too much. And we need to connect all this with a road. So F1R for the shortcut here. So from here, I can also get some fantastic lumber. We're talking crazy lumber. Just gotta connect it all via the roads. All roads must lead to the Rome. The Rome? There we go. Fantastic. And then block off this choke point. I think one of the things that people sleep on when looking at They Are Billions is like how well they made it really easy to see just how much stuff was going on. All right, so we are short on people. That's cool. So in this one, the houses will automatically upgrade. We'll upgrade wall health and then outpost vision because reasons. The reasons have been done. And once these are done building, we'll see if we get more people. All right, where's our army? Where's the shrine? I thought I saw one over here. We're gonna go down this narrow pass. Oh gosh, that's a lot of nasty. Oh my gosh. Okay, that thing just kept spewing out eggs. Guys, you could walk around the tree. You know that, right? Oh man, look at those healers. Yeah, a few more healers. Sheesh. Oh, buddy, don't get surrounded. Okay, that's just too much. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Oh, that's bad. We're about to lose a knight. So we gotta pull in the walls, use this, and then probably train up a field hospital, a conduit. No, I'm scared. Let's research a ballista. Okay, that's kind of crazy. We still have 3 knights, so nobody's died. And the axes have a big AoE, but these guys right here, the adults, they've got these horns. That's sort of what, like, you can tell what's what, and they're pretty strong, man. All right, so we're gonna have attack from, I guess it would be the east. So they could attack down here. I feel pretty good about most of that. Go to F3, F4, and get a Charlie Tower. All right, so we'll head back here and we'll be ready to deviate whichever way we need to go. Yeah, population is definitely the issue we're having right now. As for society, do we enables buying and selling of resources? That's cool. But I wanted to meet their craving. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. All right, we're gonna venture out from the walls. I know, right? Let's build these beautiful defensive walls and then walk outside of them. But the walls are sort of like a defensive last resort, the way I think about it. Yeah, I think 2 or 3 more healers and like we're gonna crush it. So we got more Arcana. So let's go ahead and get an empowering. Knights heal themselves for 8%. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. And ruby cost of walls goes down. Let's gain meat increase of 20 maybe? Seems to be what we're lacking. And increase health. That seems pretty good. I don't know what these little minor essences are all about just yet. We're still learning the Arcana aspects of the game. I feel like an upgraded house should be able to provide more houses, right? An upgraded house should provide more houses. An upgraded house should provide more people. Yeah, I like this area to expand into next. There's a shrine right here. Let's go get it. Get some Arcana. Yeah, we're fine. There's a Guardian. He went down pretty quickly, though. He's kind of a chump. Gotta get the little Scorpos that, like, shoot out stuff. Now, is the little red stuff around them good or bad? Oh, yeah, we're getting hit with something that's slowing us down. As you healed. Did we already get that? We didn't get that. I got totally distracted. I was like, we're gonna kill all the stuff before I even cleared the shrine. How amateur of me. But look at this. We're really close to charging the core up. I do want to expand into here. It looks nice. I could get a lot of houses. All right, so we got Arcana Cleanse. Let's go ahead and empower. Unlock the refined health, which gets me what? Nothing new. Get the little chest. What's in it? More gas. Fantastic. All right, pylon expansion. I like this. You can be really cheeky with like pylons in protected areas. So I'm gonna do that. All right, we got our pylons. I want to focus on this choke point. Out of range. That looks pretty good. All right, construction's being completed. Ooh, look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can put a little tower right here. You know, start distracting the little minions. What are we attacking? Stuff. We're attacking with stuff up here, boss. You know all the stuff. So this will be our longest and broadest wall, the one that's going to be right here. And we don't just yet, I would say, have it within optimal pylon range. So it's going to be really interesting to see, like, when the enemy does make its final attack, if we can hold it. There we go. This is going to be nice.
This one?
Where? There's a stupid tree, like, right in the middle of it all. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've excited the final swarm. Yeah, this is the final swarm, right? So if we can survive this, which is very fortunate that I just decided to wantonly expand outward. But I think the good news here is that I can build an army. No, I cannot. Fantastic. We're all gonna die. But as long as they can't break in and destroy the core, presumably we win. Okay, where's my army? I don't think they're gonna be needed up here. It seems that most of the attacks are coming down here. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we got it. Even with all these minions attacking, we just have so many towers. So look, this army's attacking. And then this one's coming in, you can see it. Ooh, another shrine. So as long as we hold down here, which we are. Ooh, there's a shrine actually. I want to get that. Kill the Guardian real quick. Let's get that shrine. Or did we already get it? No, we didn't. How did I miss that shrine? All right, here's this army. Yeah, there's still 4 towers. No, make that 5. 6. All creating a little, oh, okay. There's multiple waves forming. Arcana's done, but I don't think I have anything. I can't empower anything else. I haven't unlocked it. You do this, it's sort of like a metagame. And that's only one of the multiple deities that you can have. All right, so we got that gas. We got that gas. And the next army is coming. Ooh, this is actually kind of scary. We've only got 3 towers here. Can't build too close to the enemies. We'll get rid of them. Yeah, I've got a modestly sized army, but it's definitely doing the work. Now, this is a free-to-play demo. The game isn't out. So I can only do, like, I think this is medium level difficulty. Ooh, a ballista. We haven't gotten to see ballistas yet, have we? All right, so there's another attack coming down there. I want a ballista in range of this thing. It'll take a little bit of time to get ready, but you know what? We have the time. But you can see we're at 96 out of 100 to charge the core and eradicate the swarm of nasties. And once that horde's dead, we'll repair this gate. There we go. Give me your Seems like repairs might be almost instant. A bit of ballista right there. And we got another army attacking from here. Yeah, we got a ballista in place. I just built a ton of houses. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, see, the enemies just get, like, stuck in these little choke points, and we just destroy them. Oh, and now the core has been charged, so we gotta just, like, do this nuclear wave and just watch. It just literally will destroy everything in all directions. So the nuke has been successful, and we have cleared the map and achieved victory. Here comes the swarm. Oh, the swarm is dead. Enemies killed, 6,898. We were 2 away. 2 away from a really nice number. And only 3 out of 9 shrines. But now what you can do is you can go to your Arcanum and unlock stuff. So we unlock that socket, and then we can put one in. Frost arrows, yeah. Perfect. So if you want to see more Here Comes the Swarm, we'll pull the trigger on the like button, let me know, and the demo's free to play. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.